Hi, I'm Nancy Bell from Oshkosh Public Library, and this video is part of our Freedom to Read video series. This week we're talking about public libraries specifically and censorship. Why am I the one here talking to you about this? Censorship seems to pertain most to school libraries or, children's issues, so why am I the public librarian, the one talking about this? So Director Leonard B. Archer of Oshkosh Public Library said it beautifully in 1963.
In a democratic community, it is the function of the public library to provide the means through which all people may have free access to the thinking on all sides of all ideas. The public library is a practical demonstration of the belief in the universal education as a lifelong process. It is the responsibility of the library to provide books and other media of communication for people of all ages, and to give guidance in their use.
The most recent wave of banning has been focused on removing books and materials of certain perspectives and lifestyles that do not align with individual ideology. In past years, when books have been challenged, it's really been one parent or a citizen complaining about a singular material that concerned them, their child, or their community. And this is frankly just no longer the case. An estimated 20% of challenged books across the nation have come from groups with members who may not be part of your community at all, and they won't challenge one or two books, but they have a list of materials possibly in the hundreds. Another roughly 50% of challenges are coming from state legislatures creating more restrictive laws about accessing materials. So people who are championing these challenges and laws are saying that they are protecting parents' rights, which we believe in. We believe in parents' rights. How could you not? But here's author Jodi Picoult talking about this kind of mass book banning.
Hi, I'm Jodi Picoult. In the past 6 months, my books have been banned dozens of times in dozens of school districts. Recently, in Martin County, Florida, 92 books were pulled from school library shelves, 84 unique book titles. 20 of them were mine. My books were removed because one parent challenged them, saying they were adult romance that should not be on school shelves. It's worth noting I do not write adult romance. The majority of the books that were targeted do not even have a kiss in them. What they do have, however, are issues like racism, abortion rights, gun control, gay rights, and other topics that encourage kids to think for themselves. The book challenge that surprised me the most was To the Storyteller, a novel about the Holocaust. It chronicles the growth of anti-Semitism and fascism in Nazi Germany. It felt a bit like history repeating itself. In Martin County, a parent can challenge a book without having even read the book. Challenging dozens of books at once ensures chaos, as principals do not have the time to do their job and read all that material, which is exactly the point. Look, I'm a mom. I used to read books before my kids did to make sure I felt they were emotionally ready for the content. There is absolutely nothing wrong with a parent deciding a certain book is not right for her child. There is a colossal problem with a parent deciding that, therefore, no child should be allowed to read that book. We know that kids who read books with characters like themselves wind up feeling less marginalized. Kids who have never encountered someone different from them get to do so in the safe space of a book, and it leads to understanding. Books bridge divides between people. Book bans create them.
So as Director Archer said, the public library is here to provide access for people of all ages on all sides of all ideas. But if you are a concerned person who would like a material or service to be reconsidered at your library, you already have the right to do that without any additional legislation. In the state of Wisconsin, our Library Association created a flow chart where you can clearly see how books are selected and how they can be removed. You can check with your local library about their collection development policy or reconsideration procedure. Here's ours at Oshkosh Public Library. As always, the Freedom to Read webpage is linked in the description for more information about how you can help us here at Oshkosh Public Library celebrate our freedom to read. If you want to discuss Jodi Picoult's The Storyteller, join us at the library on October 26th at 5 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week.